Right, let's try this again then. Let's try everything again. Hopefully with a bit more success. Hello again, nerds. We'll find out, mate. We'll find out. I haven't started the game yet for the head tracking nor OBS stuff, so we'll find out. I also need to configure YouTube. Was it actually exactly 5 minutes? Fair enough. I wasn't like calculating it or anything. That's good though, because to be fair, I actually thought 5 minutes would have been too long, but I thought, you know what? Surely I can't take any longer than 5 minutes. I know webcam's very smooth at the moment because, well, I think it was smooth earlier as well, to be fair. It was just certain things on OBS that were lagging a little bit in game. Right. Well, hopefully it stays that smooth as we go into the game. So far so good, but we're still in the menu. I won't call it for sure until we're actually in the game. And the Bill's still kidnapped. So far so good still. The thing's moving very smoothly. Webcam is still fully fluid. When should we do the BMNG stream then, boys? Next Saturday? Right. All seems to be well on that front. Okay, that's good. It's now suddenly raining. That's good. Now, let's see if this will work as it should. It's still moving by itself. It's still moving a lot by itself. No bueno. Dan, 100% sure, mate. I would be worried if, without even noticing, I move my head and within like 15 seconds I'm looking over here instead of there. That would be a severe medical problem, I think. Right, so I need to figure out your little riddle, don't I? So first things first, you take the goat. You take the goat because then the cabbage and the wolf would be left alone. So you take the goat. Now the goat's by himself. So the goat's chilling by himself. The goat's chilling by himself. Come back. And then you take the cabbage by itself. No. You take the goat by itself. The camera background is wrong. Why? It's a train cab. You take the goat. Sorry, what did I say? You take the goat by itself. Then you come back. You grab the wolf. You go back. You drop the wolf off. Bring the goat back, and then you take the cabbage to the wolf, so the goat is alone. Then you come back, and then take the cabbage. No, because then the wolf and the goat are going to be together. No, you leave the wolf there, bring the goat back, and then you take the cabbage, leave the goat by himself. Then you take the cabbage to the wolf, you come back, and then get the goat. This isn't a class 395. Neither is my background, mate. Got to know in 9 kilometers, more familiar territory. Pre-update. Why are we going at 40? You're not dumb, ASR. That doesn't make you dumb. You need to be more gentle, ASR. More gentle on yourself and more gentle on others. What if we just go into those barriers right now? I feel like that's something Nerd would make us do. Not criticizing your skill, Nerd. You are very skilled at what you do. But I can, it's very easy for me to imagine you sending us into a barrier. This is not a class 801, no. Neither is the background. We're gonna have to switch to radio channel 4 in a sec. Looks very black and white in the rain. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The scenery loses its color a little bit. There is a bit of a mist though, so I wonder if that's the cause of that. It gives off the illusion that things have lost their color a little bit. What train is in the background? The class 465. Green Thomas isn't in a Steam sale. Aw, darn. Aw, man. Please set announcement to Polish. Are they not on? Are they not automatically on Polish? Oh, they're in French. Let's set them to Polish then. I like that they've got the wipers not in sync. To be fair, I'm not super mad that the eye tracking isn't really functioning for this particular game. It's more so the driving games that I'll need it in, especially like The Sims. It's a shame Taxi Life don't plan on having support integrated. What I am upset about though is that there's a scenario in which it doesn't work. It costs way too much money for it to not work under any circumstances. And it's making me a little bit nervous for what the experience might be on The Sims that I haven't tried it out yet. I haven't tried it out. No, just catching up. Oh, you behind us, nerds. Are you going to catch up though? We're in the Pendolino, mate. We are being held up by something though, so you could be catching up. Turn on the window heater. Did I need to? Would it have made a difference? Sponsor W22. I did indeed. I did indeed. Benefic. The game is called SimRail. You're in a Pendo 2, well, this is going to be interesting. I don't want to hear Fabio speak in French once we arrive at... I mean, so too does the neutral section, like ASR, but for me, if it's not going to do anything, there's no point having it on. I would press that button for months while I played, but then I just stopped. And not getting into Tunnel's tunnel. Are we not? Why not? Let's have a look at what's going on the map. See what the hold up is. Yes, ASR, I'm aware that there was a red light. My intention was to find out why the signal was red. A minor obstruction. The tunnel was destined to be ours, one way or another. Oh my god, wow. Got flashbanged coming out of the tunnel. Good afternoon, there's Flight Sim Expo. What kind of things could we see at Flight Sim Expo? What things have we seen in the past at Flight Sim Expo? What could be announced though, other than like peripherals and hardware? I wouldn't be expecting a new Microsoft Flight Sim game to come out anytime soon. X-Plane 12 is still pretty fresh. 12.3. Wait, is that something that would be announced at an expo though? Would that not just be like, I don't know, a website article? Add-ons, fair enough. We need a train sim expo. That would be cool. Dovetail Direct already exists. I wouldn't call Dovetail Direct any sort of expo. Preview for the 767 and A220 for MSFS. It's like the E3 of flight sims. You think SimRail just evaded a lot of hate? Why? Because on the next version, if you load single... What do you mean in the next version? Is there like a beta for the next version? Hello, Holy Trucker. How much is DLC on Steam for this? And also... I'm not sure, mate. You have to check. It's evaded because it's the next beta version of the live one. I guess that's the whole point of a beta version, though, isn't it? To sort out stuff like that. Found out why it's happening. Oh, are we splitting off here? Are we... Could we be splitting off? Seems like it could be legit. Well, that's the thing. All the red lights here are legit. There's no bugged signals. Anything that could be bugged is the pathing of the trains, which could cause a red signal. Why was ETS? Why was that so heavily restricted under ETCS? Unauthorized passing. Well, that's just bollocks, isn't it? Reverse for what? You stopped too close to the signal. Shouting, screaming reverse is not going to do it. Explain to me why. I stopped at a red signal. The signal went green. I started moving. Because you don't want to drive at 40 kilometers an hour for 16 kilometers. Is that what it's going to hold me at for the rest of the run? Tracing Classic has some mean, some mean deals. I keep getting stopped. I was going 3 kilometers an hour and I got stopped. Okay, well I've done overrides. What do you mean press EOA? What are you talking about? Where's EOA? I've overridden it. Where's EOA, brother? Where's EOA? Where do you want me to press it? Where do you want me to press it? I'm pressing it. If you be like, just press it on the screen. I'm pressing it. Where do I click? 1. So it's done now. I don't need to do anything else. It'll continue braking and be wide. So what was the point in overriding EOA? What was the intention of that? All right, Brick. All right, is this far back enough? Can we start going forward now? I can't press start. Is the option for it is grayed out. Dan, if that's the case, ASR is banned forever. That seemed highly unnecessary. I stopped too close to a signal. The only too close to a signal I know is going past it. CLA, you can buy it on Steam. The doors remind you of the 390. Well, I actually don't remember what the doors on 390 look like. No banning today. If you look at the external camera, you'll see that the bailises are before the signal. And he saw before the signal after the bailises. Well, it sounds like silly placements to me. I guess if you're a train driver in Poland, you'll go through that during your training. Thank you very much for liking the live on TikTok. Bailises are what? So ETCS stuff. It's always a German solution. What's the German solution? This train coming towards us is flying. Balises. Oh my god. Balises. Why is that so complicated? I mean, if spamming them prevents stuff like that, ASR, I'm all for it, mate. Like, what would be realistically the downside to that? Rhymes with believe is. Oh, to Belize is. Belize's. That still sounds more complicated than it should. Belize's. Oh, Jesus. What's a Euro loot? French word. It makes sense actually. It does sound somewhat French. It's like a small section of OZB. So, with that, would we have had to go, so the 40 kilometers an hour that we would have had to travel at, would it have only been for that 1 kilometer? As opposed to however long we would have been traveling at 40 kilometers for 40 kilometers an hour. It would have been for 16 kilometers. Yuck. I would have probably just switched services, to be honest, at that point. Aren't those, we call those buoys, Dan. B-U-O-Y. Boy. Ships at sea, ships at sea. You reminded me of ships at sea. I want to try that again, you know. I do want to give that another go. It's been through update after update after update. It's got multiplayer now. Maybe I swap out TSW for ships at sea. That would be a statement. Hello, Stringer. Same in Portuguese. Beliza. Beliza or Belitza? Probably makes sense because they're both Latin roots. Swap TSW with SimRail and Subway Samandiro Valley and Zusi. I mean, I can get Zusi at any time, ASR. It's not like super expensive from like third-party key sellers. It's just that I don't think I want to buy it, you know? I've got no clue, DJ. I'm sure it does have its limitations also, but it definitely does a better job than what apparently Unreal Engine can do. Well, ASR, I think in the future I'll just aim at not stopping close to a signal, just to save us the hassle. And what was the logic regarding the train braking as we were reversing? Okay. Why was ETCS going runaway movement? So it can't communicate with the train and have the train tell it that the reverser is in the reverse position and acceleration is on. And it's clearly very intended by the driver. Sounds more like a skill issue to me, nerd. I think you need Thomas the Tank Engine physics. That's what you need. I mean, if shunting mode would have stopped the emergency braking, might have been worth the effort. Maybe sports sidetrack. I guess we'll never find out, mate. I guess we'll never find out. Bless me. I don't know if this is going to show, but look at someone's issue with their Moser wheel. Whoops, I need to set up my radio. I didn't mean to do that. I hope it's going to show up because of NVIDIA broadcast. It might try and block it out. Okay, you can just about see it, but you get the gist. That would take your fingers off. Basically, that was the first GIF in the replies. ASR. It was a helicopter GIF. This is better. It feels a little bit stiff, but at least it's not moving by itself now. I prefer this. I added a filter on open track, something that it's recommended you don't do, but I saw someone mention it on a Reddit thread. A little bit stiff. I don't know if I can mess with the filter settings. I think it's like you get what you get with them. How did I miss that? I forgot where my light thing is. Where's my light thing? Is that at the back? Oh, this is going to be interesting. .200 kilometers an hour on left track. That's kind of mad, no? Okay, he's doing things of his own accord again. Why can't it just stay good, you know? I thought that was like normal ASR for there to be limited speeds on wrong track running. Do they do that in Germany? we're gonna be speeding again. I saw that way too late. I'll try a different filter. I don't really know why it's actually selecting the Tobii eye tracker option puts you behind the seat. Okay, this one's moving way too much of its own accord. Okay, so yeah, fair enough, guys. I'm so certain I remember a run. I don't think it was a scenario. I think it was like a normal time. No, it was something on Train Sim World. I think it was in Germany. And you had to like run on the left track, and because of that, you were at a limit. Slow limits because of a single ICE1 logo. A single ICE1 logo? I don't think it was that scenario. Bro just came on the chat to comment Mo Salah. You know what? I respect it. I wholeheartedly respect it. Hello, Hussein. This looks way better than TSW. Your opinion is not unpopular. Why does it automatically go to the left? I center it and it instantly... Oh, brother, no. Brother, no. Hello, Navi. How you doing, mate? Navi, if you can have a little bit of patience, with the learning curve, it'll be worth it. Performance. Well, I mean, I'm playing on the same PC that I play TSW with. My settings: 1440p full screen, VSync disabled. I'm going to enable that. Playing at full resolution, which is very, 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 very tough to do, by the way. Half resolution is fine. I'm overdoing it, but half resolution is fine. This is the main thing you want to make sure you're on for performance. Should be on half, but I'm overdoing it. INT1 listen, TAA, and then basically everything maxed out. Vegetation wind effect, why are you off? Like, there is a bit of learning to do with the trains, and obviously you're learning new controls, which you can do. You can bind your controls to what you have. This is horrible. You can bind what you have to match what you've got for TSW. That was what I did a little bit for certain buttons to keep that, like, that comfort there. Joel Thompson, I do remember you. Yes, it's been a while. How you doing? Why is that train making so much noise and it's not moving? It's loud for no reason in my ear. I mean, that was a lot of noise. I guess unless it was super hard on the brakes. I don't even know if it's a bot or a real player. Server's starting to struggle a little bit, isn't it? Are you still behind me, Nodes? Wait, Joe Thompson, how? What happened? It got frame. Ah, I see. I see what you've done. I see what you've done. As if our 17-minute delay wasn't enough. I see what you've done. Is that your recommendation, ASR? Yes, boss. Absolutely not, DJ. Absolutely not. I don't have a preference for trains and routes other than I don't want fiction. That's my only preference. I think our 100's working out fine for now. Do 90 though. I just I don't want to come to a stop. I mean, red signals are going to appear. I just hope by the time we get to them, they'll be gone. Flashing greens would be 100 kilometers an hour, right? Right. I don't believe so, Simon, no. What's an S1 jump scare? A red? Man's are super sweaty, man. Okay. Now we should be good. Surely, man, surely. Clean the window. You know what? You're right. There you go. That's better now. The bill is in. Wait, how do you know? Are you getting that info from Discord? Right. Let him have fun, man. He's allowed to have fun. I've almost got this bollocks nailed down. Things you would never see.
4122, you will be allowed to pass the freight train in front of you at my station.
3122 to Obochno Bodny. That is music to my ears. Thank you very much. We're 8 kilometers away. We'll keep the pace that we're going at now. I said we'll keep the pace that we're going at now, and both my AIs on my phone's triggered. I still haven't seen the podcast there, so I know. Can you send me the link to it as a DM, please? And then I'll probably watch it at work tonight. Something is still moving by itself. Jesus Christ, man. Is that the pitch? part of it is the pitch, so that should have sorted it. Oh, is that you, Joe Thompson? I say because the next dispatch of other hosts. Oh, no way. That's sick. That's actually cool. Oh, you're about to make ASR orgasm right now. It was the yaw. Whenever I'd look at it, it would be fine, and then when I'm not looking at it, it runs away. Oh, Sparkles! Hello, I missed you. I didn't know you were Sparkles. I thought Sparkles was gone forever. Hello. How you doing? I used to work in the Swedish routes. I haven't forgotten. I don't make up reactions. Nah, Sparkles is not a new one, ASR. Sparkles isn't a new one, bro. Sparkles is not a new one. I will tell you that much. It's not new in the game either. It's not new. My water confused it. Hello. My water's confusing my head tracking. The water's warm. Okay, see, that's just ridiculous now. You troll it a little bit and then it just overdoes it. It just ruins the fun. Ruins the fun, doesn't it? Glad that you're doing well though. That's good to hear. I thought you were gone forever. I would see the alias Sparkles on the map sometimes, on the SimRail map. And on the forum, actually. But yeah, I don't know if you responded. How's the, oh god, how's the Swedish, how's the deal, the mod going? The route you were working on? I have no clue what goes on the Discord, so I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it. Not the one from Tuesday, no. And they said you're mocking it. How you doing, bro? I mean, I'm losing PKP money. It's not me, bro. It's not me. I have been forced in this position. I'm an innocent man. Allows you can pick up some speeds. Thank you for the reminder. I forget about my lights, actually. (3122) to Apostol Woodley. Thank you very much for the reminder. Have a lovely shift. Set up a UK mode. How you doing, Sap? Good to see you. We got there in the end. We got there in the end. Just wanted to make some minor adjustments here and there. But I think we got there in the end. Oh yeah, ASR. They've been on for a long time. In the wrong like sequence. I mean, Sat, if all the safety systems have been enabled and the light is still on, it can only be a bug. Sorry, Joe Thompson, don't listen to him. Don't mind him. I'm innocent, and I shall be declared as such. Allegedly, nerds. Allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, the ETCS stuff I could do nothing about. You know what? It's not super smooth and it barely feels natural. But I do prefer it than not. See, ASR just wants to be against everyone. ASR just wants beef. Oh, we are going a bit too fast, aren't we? We'll slow down. We'll slow down eventually. So I know I'm doing some weird things. I'm just trying to sort this out. It's so close. So close. Joe Thompson, it happens, man. It happens. I've done worse. You haven't truly SimRailed until you've caused some sort of disaster. I wish like HUD elements could be changed. I would love to move the chat box up to the top left, seeing as I don't have anything there now, because it blocks the radio, it blocks the screen. Not much else really. Thank you very much for the follow. Let me see it. I mean, if that one delay is me, it's a huge one. Okay, so that was happening earlier, and I was wondering why it shows it, but it's not really telling me to slow down. Escovitch just made an L. Why? Is that where we're going to at some point next? Going through. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Oops. Oh, right. How do you know that was Iscovici that did that? Cherub Veteran, hello mate, how you doing? Ah. You don't play this game too much, man. You don't, you just know your stuff, but, you know, I have to say it. I know you dispatch too much, you know, it's without a doubt, mate. what thing with ETCS? Yeah, same to be honest, ASR. I mean, I don't mind dispatching every now and again, but I think more than anything, I just prefer driving. We've met some rain again. About 5 minutes after we washed our windscreen. Okay, what ETCS starts with, let me try this. Oh yeah, we said it doesn't work. I was gonna do the heating thing. What would it be under? Didn't I press spec? Oh. Thank you, mate. Forgot about that. Yeah, no, it's good that you reminded me of it. I used to use it every time it would rain. But obviously I took that massive break from SimRail. And then nothing was the same. In terms of frame rate, well, I haven't complained. So there's that. It has dropped below 60 at times. But again, I haven't complained, and it's usually something I'll mention rather often. But yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I'm on a 1440p monitor. I think I do have the option to go 4K. It's really weird. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's because my other monitor, which is 4K, is connected or what. But on YouTube, I can set videos at 4K. I don't know if I can do that in games. Why didn't it play? I don't know why it didn't play, ASR. You need to talk to Nabil about that one. I don't know why he didn't play. No, I'm not just blaming Nabil. Nabil's the only person that's ever touched it. I've never like it. He set it up. He set that how many. He set out how many like channel points would be required for it. I don't just blame Nabil. Nabil's too sensible for that. I couldn't get away with it even if I tried. DJ was right though, it does go a bit black and white, you know. Christ, how can this thing be so flippin' bad, man? You don't know how big of a dead zone I've created while I've been streaming away. Yeah, are there any plans to add the sound of rain? I mean, the sound of the train would probably overpower it, but it would be nice to have when you're like stops at a red, for example. Idling. Yeah, fair enough. To be fair, they are working on way more technical stuff. Latest train of the server. It's because of that ETCS bollocks, man. I think when we had the ETCS stuff going on, I think I was on a 160 km/h section. So imagine all the time that I could have been traveling that fast. I was reversing and stopping and reversing and stopping and reversing and stopping for about 10 minutes. So you know what? It absolutely makes sense. Okay, so on the eye tracker, on each side, there's a laser or an IR thing or whatever, and it's like a circle, like a dot in it. It's like a target. My left one is fine. The right one is like it moves up and then down a little bit, and then it goes left and then a bit right. And I'm wondering if that's what's confusing OpenTrack. Hello Jackson, how you doing, mate? I mean, I've never been to Nice, LSN. I mean, to be fair, I haven't been to Marrakesh either. So, don't know what to tell you. Jackson says Nice though, so, you know. You might know better than I. Oh, did I miss it, ASR? I am rocking LSED, but like, I ain't gonna be biased, innit? Like, I didn't send you on a holiday that could have been better. So, yeah, I read it a little bit too late, ASR. And remember as well, there's latency, so there's a good like 5 to 10 seconds, I think, between me responding to what you type. Okay, now the frames have dropped a little bit. I don't feel like I'm at a 60 anyway, though. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like I'm at 60. I feel like I'm in the low 50s, high 40s. Okay, maybe I am. That didn't really change anything. Takes a lot longer to do it the other way around, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't feel much of a difference. It's the same frame rate. I guess it is 60, but there's just something not smooth about it. I can't explain it. You know, like yesterday in Taxi Live, when I was saying the game is smooth, the game is like 100% smooth. That was smooth. Like, no doubt, that was the full 160. This feels like a bit more... Usually anything above 60 feels like that to me. This feels a bit more mid-50s-ish. Maybe it's higher. It just feels like it's mid-50s. Sap? I don't know why the sound alerts aren't working. Don't do any sound alerts for today. I don't know why they're not working. I haven't messed around with anything there. I'm gonna try something else. I tried something with a sound alert, so let me see if I can... I don't know if I can send them myself. Let me see. I can't do them anymore. There we go. Did it make a sound? Was that in the game? That timer was incredible. I'm getting confused now. I thought that was the alert. I thought that was the alert. I can't do things this way. I completely ignored it, thinking that the alert came and it was just delayed. Hello, dolphin name. It says my sound alert's browser source is offline. Indeed it was. Now it should be okay. What tab? Nerd. I don't think you can refund channel points, can you? You can? I haven't got a clue how to do it, mate. Let me see. That's for SAT. It says no longer refundable. I think because it was offline. And then here you go, ASR. Have I made up for it? I can't. It says no longer refundable. I can't refund them. If that's how Nabil was doing it through sound alerts itself. No, that one was just for testing purposes, nerd. Look how high I've set the dead zone. I need to look. Nothing. Now, that's how high I've set the flipping dead zone. Flipping hell, man. And that's still not enough, apparently. I don't know why it's so crap. Nerd, mate, my focus is everywhere at the moment. Do forgive me. I have long eyelashes. They're my eyelashes. It's trying to do it by my eyes. And it's struggling. Why would setting VSync to off fix it? ASR. What's the logic? What would be the logic behind that? It hasn't changed anything. Makes a minor difference. I don't use G-Sync. The thing doesn't work. I've given up on it. I've turned it off. I'm gonna try to use my Tobii eye tracker upside down and put it on top of my monitor. See if that does anything. I mean, ASR, you replied directly to his message, bro. I don't remember whether I left it on or not. Maybe it's on, maybe it's off. Well, I mean, explain to him why so he doesn't think I'm just trash. Through 122 received. Thank you very much. What the hell was that? Why have we been emergency brakes? What was that? What was that?
Szanowni Państwo, zbliżamy się do stacji Warszawa Zachodnia. Osoby wysiadające prosimy o zabraniu bagaży, rzeczy osobistych oraz zachowanie ostrożności przy wysiadaniu. Dziękujemy za
Hello,
podróż
Hank.
z
How you
PKP
doing, mate?
Intercity. Życzyłem miłego pobytu. Do zobaczenia.
All good, thank you. All good. Here's where my settings being set to full resolution is really going to be tested. You don't know about the story of the nose, nerd? If you know, you know, man. Oh my god, I was holding my brake button and didn't even realize. I didn't pass it. I didn't pass it. Look, next stop 4 meters. And like 100 points, stops at the station. It was close, I'll give you that. I didn't pass it though. Oh, it's very nosy, nerd. It's very nosy. Ah, the music's back. Yes. Love it. The funny music. I like it. It's actually nice. We don't know how to do nice things in the UK. Major signaling fault, but those are just like made up, ain't they? Last time it was talking about an animal on the track. What is I can't read the second part. What does it say? It's still confusing you, Jackson. That is, as I understand, a complete replica of what you'd see inside the train on the screens. Oh, well, interestingly enough, I remember that from last time. I'm not losing money, the company is. But why, Jackson? I believe it adds value to the stream. It's immersive. I think it's pretty cool. It's something that you would see if you were, you know, a real passenger on the train. Let's try some bankrupt PKP. Well, it wasn't my fault, so
Szanowni Państwo,
that wouldn't be
zbliżamy się
fair.
do stacji Warszawa Centralna. Osoby wysiadające prosimy o zabranie bagażu, rzeczy osobistych oraz zachowanie ostrożności przy wysiadaniu. Dziękujemy za podróż z PKP Intercity. Życzymy miłego pobytu. Do zobaczenia.
I should be able to put the Toby upside down and then just invert the look left and look right and stuff. Sounds easy enough. Well, we did have some speeding issues, nerd. Aside from that, though, considering the circumstances that have been at play today, I think we've done pretty decently. Enough to be proud of.
So let's see, thank you.
Uh-oh. What is up with the stop marker? Is it not going to go green? Am I not going to be allowed to open my doors and stop? Is it going to allow me? Look, oh, it says I'm approaching. It's not working. It's not letting me open the doors. Okay, I did it that way for some reason. I couldn't do it the normal way with my keybind for some reason. Well, I didn't pass the stop marker, but it says 13 meters here. I'm still 13 meters away from it, apparently. It's showing the signal as a stop marker. What is this guy doing to my train? Is Bossman gonna get on or what? Just Warsaw Station things. Jackson. Whatever one this is, east, west, south, north, central. Why do you have an issue with the scene being more realistic, Jackson? That doesn't make sense. You're watching a simulator, right? So anything that adds to the simulation is a plus. It's the experience you'd have should you be in the actual train itself as a passenger. I think that is very, very sick. Oh, maybe I will do that. Maybe next episode, that's exactly what I'm going to do. You just wait and see. If your complaint is that it's too big, simply make that known and I can resize it. If that's what all of this is about. I might as well at this point. If this is what we're going to be doing. That eye adaptation thing from earlier was blinding. Yeah, cool. I'll just stream the PDF and then let you imagine. Just close your eyes and imagine that you're driving the train. Not anytime soon, ASR. Not anytime soon. I need to be playing a lot more often before I can do that. Oh my god.
Szanowni Państwo, zbliżamy się do stacji Warszawa Wschodnia. Jest to stacja docelowa naszego pociągu. Osoby wysiadające prosimy o zabraniu bagaży, rzeczy osobistych oraz zachowanie ostrożności przy wysiadaniu. Dziękujemy za podróż z PKP Intercity. Życzymy miłego pobytu. Do zobaczenia.
It is active. Well, disabling my braking information won't be easy because I need to know like what level of braking my things are at. Yeah, I have the cab, but I'll have to keep looking every single time. Like at least, for example, on like simple trains to drive in TSW, like the 377, for example, you've got 3 notches. So you know, okay, I'm in this one of these notches. But if we're dealing in percentages, I guess you can rely on like feeling, but you're gonna miss out on a lot of precision. I can't just move the camera. It won't let me edit it. It won't let me edit it, so I can't move myself like I can't move myself forward, you know, because I think this would be okay. Y-axis is not good. Oh, I can use this. Z-axis is I can't move forward. I can do everything except move forward with this one. For some reason the Z-axis doesn't exist. How strange. No, I don't, Nerd. I could have used the SimRail settings, I guess. But then one of the looking around ones was bad. I think the wipers move like this in the real unit. Definitely, definitely weird. While it was in raining ASR, I forgot to take the train out of wet rail mode on ETCS. Not that we've been using much ETCS anyway, but I set up G-Sync as it should have. I was having just weird, mostly like flashing issues. My cable's fine as I understand. All my settings were fine. But I got the monitor second hand, so I'm wondering if the person who sold it for that reason and just didn't like mention it. Because when you test it in the store, they don't go in depth testing like everything. They just test to see whether it just works, and it does. So it could be that. And it also has FreeSync as opposed to like actual G-Sync. So that again, that also could play a part. And there we go. At last, at long last. 4.5 hours later, we are done. It is AMD's technology, but it should play ball with NVIDIA graphics card. So whether that was it or not, I don't think I'll ever know. Because I bought it second hand. If I bought it new, then at least I know 100% it should work properly. And if I bump into any issues, that's on me. But the way it is, I don't know. Yeah, don't forget ASR, I was streaming for 2 hours before the restart. So, and that stream started at 1 o'clock, so my time. So 1 o'clock, it's now 5:30. I think that roughly adds up to 4.5 hours. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for joining me. Sorry for all the open track software issues. Hopefully everything will be sorted out by the next one. At least we sorted out the webcam issue, so at least next time we play Kingdom Come Deliverance I can have the webcam on. But yeah, appreciate you all. Thank you very much, ASR, Nerd, Jackson, Zap. Let me see who's actually here right now. ASR, Jackson, Cookie Monster, Hank, Navi, and everyone else who was here at one point or another, and anyone that's currently watching on YouTube and TikTok. Thank you very much for hanging around. I bid you guys a lovely weekend. Enjoy it. Rest up. You know, put yourself first. Put yourself first. And yeah, I'll see you guys whenever. Could be whenever. Until then, have a lovely rest of your day. Have a lovely weekend. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. Jesus loves you all. And until the next one, peace out.